Good morning. I'm going to have this news session, which the news clips has been taken from various newspaper, and I'm going to criticize them. Clearly, going to criticize them in the forthcoming things. And please enjoy. And you have any comments over it? Please comment it. Thank you. Hi. As the elections have been done, and as a December 3 the counting is going to be happen all over India regarding the elections happened in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Telangana and Mizoram. What is the situation, what may be the prediction that we acquired from the newspapers? Madhya Pradesh majorly BJP can lay their hands, and at the same time in Chhattisgarh is a possibility, but there will be a tie probably, and Congress may. And Mizoram majority they have a possibility, but in Telangana and Rajasthan they have a doubt in the winning these elections. So we may see how they come up and win it. So this is the data. We can wait and see. GDP surges 7.6% in the Q2 and goes part in RBI forecast. That's a GDP is gross domestic product, that is what is the purchase capacity of the people all over the India after the expenses. So gross domestic, gross not net domestic product, gross domestic, what is the total purchase? So slightly lowered in 7.8. That means people have reduced their purchases. People start saving some kind. So the expenses made has been reduced by the people in this year, and this has been RBI forecast has been given. The second quarter has slightly lower than 7.8 rise in the previous quarter, but well over the central bank projected up 6.5%, that growth in gross value added in the economic sees to 7.4% in the second quarter of financial 23-24. So such sharp decrease from 7.8 to 6.5, that 1.2%, 1.3% may be the reason for the next savings for the next festival occasions in various places, or that may be the reason people are going to maybe deflation, right? Because the price of the goods has been fall some prices, that even may be the case for this 1.3 percentage. You'll see what will be the next production. And as I say, the construction has pushed because there has been gradually increase in construction growth during this year. They have strongly found the half the number has been 1.5 has been projected and has been achieved in this year, and they are expecting the RBA will grow from in the Q3 and Q4 it will grow from 6% and 5.7%, especially in the construction push. We will see what will be the future. Jharkhand government has cleared a bill having a provision of lifetime ban in cheating in examination. Haha, wow. Cheating in examination measure or control and prevention of unfair means of recruitment bill 2023. So what is the strict provision of life imprisonment and fine up to 10 crores in case of cheating in competitive exam? Wow, that's a very good provision, because knowledge should not be cheated, because a knowledge which is not acquired and a position is being given to a person, such thing may give a calistic effect in the future. Such examination bill has been passed. Why not? A good question we can ask. Rather, a politician can also write a basic examination of knowing what he has known, and provide the results, and you can see which MLA, which MP has the prominent knowledge of voice. You can have various subjects: economics, accounts, even politics, law, such kind of examination, if a pre-examination to be conducted. If not, they are clear that examination, politicians can't come and appear in this MLA election. Just education qualifications, such thing can also be given, because that days are gone, because there is no required of knowledge education for the politics. That is gone, because that is 70 years, the 75th year of independence. We need to think of that, and we may amend that bill too. So bring a very intelligent and well-hearted people. We are not required the illiterates as our or a person who doesn't know much in this Indian constitution to be seated, and we don't require this political peoples to be advised by the IAS IPS officers. They are to be the driving part of leading these IAS IPS officers to the great nation. Okay, that may be coming up, but we may pray God such thing will happen soon, and the Indian politics will be booming with the good politicians in the future time, and excellency may come to this, and this prosperous country, and may provide wealth and happiness to all the people. May God grant me this wish. Thank you. So not only the previous examinations, 1 crore rupees, 10 years imprisonment, 1 crore rupees penalty for cheating. On checking the school board examination to go live in Odisha, because previously we have seen many videos in YouTube where people are writing examination, their parents are helping out through windows in the examination hall. In many polling booths or examination booth we have seen. So likewise, the live footage of polling booth, such a same thing can also be provided in the examination hall. That may be the idea for the examiners. I don't know. Ensuring CCTV cameras are installed at the vantage point, including the college premises. Examinators where squads can reach at short notice with the priorities for live streaming. And this I have a single bit doubt. You don't require such kind of TV series or cameras to protect the children who are cheating in the colleges and schools. Rather than that, you can take decisions to make students learn better. If a student has a confidence that he can write in the examination and he can avail a good mark, and such knowledge is being taught, and immoral things should not be done, such knowledge also being given to the students. Students may not do this malpractice, and provide a good teachers for them and good knowledgeable things. Reduce your syllabus. If your people are cheating, please reduce your syllabus. If they are, the cheating happens when they can't able to learn, but they need a necessity, so they cheat. If you bring abundance of resources and make them train better and best in the education system, why are they going to cheat? So rather than blaming on the students, we can blame on the institutions and the people who are running this education institution and the governing them. So they can take a well mannered and well planned education system to provide a necessity education, and ask God to give proper guidance to everyone. So everyone can support, because as a social media is vastly have extreme knowledge and been shared with every person. So in this point we can see the knowledge is abundant. So such resources being made available to the student, and students are taking initiative to learn such thing. Such problem won't arise in the future. That's my view on this. Hyderabad records worst voter turnover of 46.56%. I want to tell a point, because there have been very low percentage that, see, the lowest voting in the state is 39.69%, which is in Yuktapura, and Goshmala recorded highest vote of 54.93%, followed by Kahirat Bad, it's 51.31 percentage. Everyone are 50.52, 40.86, 45%, 41.45, 54.93, 45.2%, 46.5. So it's average, it's around 40 to 50 percentage of the whole Hyderabad and whole. Oh, what is this thing? What happening? It's a well vast cities and well educated people are not ready to vote, or rather they are not voting. And this kind of leaders are being chosen by less than 50 percentage of the voters. Less than 50% of the voters. What about the more next other 50%? If they are not voted, this election is meaningless. Millions of rupees or lakhs and crores of rupees are spent to make sure everyone voice is being heard. If such situations have been followed, I will say Indian Election Commission have not made any further progress in bringing more voters to vote. That's the thing. It shows a failure. Rather, people should come forward and vote. If people are not coming forward to vote, there is a basic problem. Such problem should be immediately foreseen and some solution to be drawn in future election. In this vast country, we having a 46% vote in an area, it's pathetic. People need to be judged, or people need to be free, and they should use their voters' rights. I have a major question. Schools and colleges are provided leave. For what? They should understand the voting is happening, so they can go with your parents and see what is election happening in the vote. First point, very good. Second, colleges provided leave. So what? Youngsters should go there and vote. Why can't they provide the totally a 1 day or 2 days leave? Totally 2 days leave. So that a person who working abroad, a person who working other states, and they having their livelihood can come forward and make and cast their vote in the booth. Rather than can't cast their vote in the booth, why can't they bring something digital? Blockchain technology is vast more, and the blockchain technologies, they can say it's unhackable. What? Even bitcoins are there in the blockchain, crore rupees in the blockchain. Rather thinking of that alternative, you are there. You're saying you're digital India, very good. Can't you bring that election who are abroad or who are in far away from the place, they can vote their votes through blockchain technology? Why can't the voters who are abroad or place not nearby the location of the voting booth can use the blockchain technology to vote this? Can't they use the ATMs? ATMs can be just you give a PIN number, you put a fingerprint, and you can vote. Such kind of technology is there. You can modify the ATM for a single day for a transaction through the ATM card. You can vote in the booth. Can't they synchronize it that way? So even the vote can be cast through ATM machines. Rather, most every peak and corner in India, ATMs are there. If that possibility comes out, that brings, or you can give opting out scheme. Rather, I going to go in the pool to vote, or I am going to go to ATM machine and go vote. You can have a centralized ATM machine. These are the various ATM machine available in next to 5 kilometers radius, where a police person will be posted, and such police person will give security, and you can go and vote, and that ATM will be considered as a voting booth rather than a money anytime machine for a money. Rather than that, it can be considered a voting booth all over India. A single day, single election, and giving a results in the even this, after the day end, after the sunset, the election results will be announced. So people will be have a great belief in the system. As we are a huge population and we have a huge resources, we can have such results. I don't know why this government is doing such pathetic thing, and that brings a very heartily suffering. Yeah, because we can't take it. This kind of of course, who will be the leader? Is that the voice being heard there in the election? Is that the voice the 46.56 percentage voice is heard for the next, that the 55%, 54 percentage people voice is being shouted out by the 46%. It's pathetic. Such thing happening consistently all over India. Government should take necessary steps, not ads, not some YouTube videos, not some promotions. Rather than such thing, people must come up with, government people, that's what I'm saying, the government should come up with a very sustainable idea that brings the most good thing, good returns. The 100% vote has been happened. What a good news we heard. If not happening, it's pathetic. So India is set to launch X-ray polarimeter. So you should know what is this polarimeter. They used in the scientific community. What it's doing, it measures the angle of rotation of the plane polarized light. That's it. It will measure the angle of the rotation of the plane polarized light through a substance. What is the light coming of the substance? That's it. So this can be used, and if it been used, and X-ray is also been X-ray polarimeter satellite. So it can be used for both for civilian and for military purposes. That may give an extra advantage for our government in various activities that are happening over the earth, over India, we'll say clearly. And such thing, which will going to be placed in 650 kilometer altitude, and it's a low orbit satellite. Well, this is an interesting feature that India is bringing out. I'm fascinated about the Indian technology. We go on satellite space stations. Such technology, it's because we invested in such a lot of time. We invested our money, minds, and our hearts in this region. So we able to get a very good returns. I'm happy about having such technologies going in space, where other countries are struggling even to come up with a new technology. So minds are brilliant. So such kind of innovation not only comes in the space station, should spread its karunai, I want to say, it spread its wealth all over the other fields of all the departments. So may the good things come to us. It should come. Let's see. So thank you for listening to this newspaper or something. I'm able to suggest something happens, I want to share, I came up with this. If you have any suggestion, please post, we can speak about it. And you want any topic to be elaborated, any kind of topic, if you wish anything, you can please comment it out. I come up with the idea to speak out, which speaks both political and economical affects in our society. That's what my point. So people should get good knowledge, and everyone should live prosperly, happily, healthily. So both physical, mental, and spiritual health may come to the viewers who may come and see a video. Thank you for watching. Bye.